Hello, everyone. The Anthony S. You are not alone. This part is about the conclusion and how you should end your public speech or your speech in any sort of function. This part can be very important because it's the last piece that your audience is going to hear from you, which is probably what they're going to take away. We all want to believe that everyone's paying attention to the entire speech, but unless you're a professor for a class that is required for their master, and if they don't ace this class, it'll be horrible. You're probably not going to get their 100%, no matter who it is. Besides, unless you absolutely rivet a few people and they are totally drinking your Kool-Aid, which is fine. You get those few people that are listening the whole way, awesome. For everyone else, they need a good ending to the story. Use it as an opportunity to summarize the points. And that's the reason why I say that. If you go through your speech and you notice people paying attention, people aren't, most of the time they just want to hear the big points in one easy form factor, a few minutes at the end, obviously. And when I'm saying to repeat them, don't do it word for word. There is paraphrasing versus verbatim. Paraphrase them. Say this, and this, not exactly this, exactly this, exactly this. Give it a different flair to it. Don't introduce anything new. Not even more evidence, not even more support. That'll throw people off. They think you're done. Even if you have to use phrases in conclusion, in summary, furthermore, finally, anything to get the group noticing that, okay, this is towards the end of the bit here. And a little keynote here that you'll actually find a lot of people say to do, it can be good to write your body first and then at the end write your introduction and your conclusion together. And the reason why some people say to do this is because you tend to want the start and the finish to complement each other. It's supposed to be a flow, because in the intro you're going to make your hypothesis and your 3 points. You're going to break it down into the 3 pieces of your body, and at the end you're going to kind of go over those same 3 points but in a summary style. And you want to end on a high note. I mean, I can't stress this enough. It's the last piece that they're going to hear from you. This is it. This is the last thing that they're going to say. Oh, it was really good. He brought up this point, and he had this evidence, and I thought it was very well put together. And he ended it with this amazing little quote or little anecdote that really got me thinking about how we could bring it back to our business. And that's where you get people. You start with the intro, you get them hooked. The body, that's for the people that are really paying attention. The summary is for the people that didn't quite catch it all, but still want to know what your points are, and they want something to take away. So, similar to how I did these 3 podcasts over the last 3 days to describe how to do a full, basically, public speech, I'm going to leave it with that little anecdote. And probably the most important piece. When you write your next speech, make sure to focus on the hook, beginning, your organization in the middle, the 3 steps. I talked about that in the last one. And finally, ending on a high note at the end. Making sure people know what you really want to take away. And the one hint that comes with that is write that body first, write the meat and potatoes. Obviously get the ideas down, get the hypothesis down, get the 3 main points you want to make, whatever stat you want to use. But then write the summary and the intro together at the end. This is obviously for if you're doing a memorized speech where you're doing word for word. For a non-memorized speech, I would still say write some brief intro and summary pieces and then do more of an impromptu on the body. And I would still organize your writing process the same way. Get the body down, or at least get the facts you want down, and then build your intro from those facts, and then build your conclusion from the facts and your intro. And that should come out with a really good speech. This is the Anthony S. You're not alone. Once again, every time, if you have something you're working on, a speech, email me, theanthony at theanthonysmith.com, Facebook, Instagram, I'm on Twitter, whatever you want, reach out. I'll happily help you.